I think that the vast majority of parents in the future are not going to want to roll the dice with their child's health. They're going to see it as, taking the maximum amount of care, the maximum amount of love, in the same way that they, plan their nursery, plan their home, plan their preschool. All of these decisions are actually, extremely insignificant in terms of the difference between, is your child going to live with pediatric cancer, with a heart defect that we can't surgically fix, with born without a skull and never going to be able to make it to their first birthday. I think when people think about it really concretely in terms of what are they giving up, what are the risks that could potentially affect this child, I think that then it becomes about stewardship. It becomes about, how do I make a responsible choice for my family? How do I make sure that, my child doesn't have to suffer in the same way that I do, in the same way that my sibling does, in the same way that, my parent that I'm a caregiver for does.
She has this creepy nonchalance when she's talking, almost like this eerie smile that is not connected to human emotion, very robotic, when she's saying it is responsible parenting and stewardship to edit out the possibility of serious disease or serious health risk in offspring. She's, of course, using very euphemistic language. She's saying that we should be using the technology that her company developed to sort out the embryos that have a predisposition for serious health complications from the ones that are supposedly of higher quality. The baby with the predisposition for a disability would never be born because the parents would not select it under Siddiqui's technology. Fewer babies with health problems would be born, and this is supposed to sound merciful in her book, like we could snap our fingers and families would never again be burdened with a child with defects. Scientists are assessing which ones are likely to develop disease and which ones are not, and the ones that they determine are likely to develop those problems are separated, not implanted, and possibly discarded. Embryo screening, what I just described to you, is already happening in the United States, and Siddiqui's company is saying that we should make this more mainstream, more accessible to ordinary people. And we're accelerating toward that progress, if you could call it that, at a rapid rate. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check the link in bio for the full episode.